TE designs 55 and 60-inch trailing arm assembly video. Part numbers TRA 0011 and TRA 0012. These arms are designed to use a standard bushing kit. In this video, we are modifying them to use the recommended anti-wobble kit. We always recommend using proper safety protection. First, prep all parts for welding. Because we are using an anti-wobble kit, the main rib and side plates require modification. Using the anti-wobble cup, mark the plates for clearancing and grind out the excess material. Find and mark the center of the cup, 1.5 inches in. Use your marks to center the cup on the main rib. You can use a magnet to help hold it in place while you check for square. This step is critical, so take your time. Once square, tack in place. Do a final check and then weld. Grind the welds to be sure that the top and bottom plates will lay flat. Install the 2-inch quarter wall tube, making sure it is centered on the main rib. Tack and weld in place. Drill a hole through both sides of the tube for plug welding the insert. Locate the inner plates, weld washers, and 1 3/4 tubes. Using 1/2 inch hardware, bolt a weld washer to the outside of the plate. Place the tube over the washer and tack. Remove the hardware and weld washer from the inside of the tube. Reinstall the weld washers on the opposite side of the plate. Tack in place and then weld. Let the plates cool and then weld the tubes. Be sure to not overheat the plates to minimize warping. Because we are using an anti-wobble kit instead of a bushing, you will need to chamfer the top and bottom plates to clearance for the larger OD cup. This will allow them to lay flat. You can use a light to check for gaps. Once the plates are flat, clamp them in place and tack. Locate the shock pocket end plates L and M. L goes on the Hight end of the pocket and M goes on the bushing end. Place the top plate, clamp, and tack in place. Locate the side plates. The end with the larger tab goes on the Hight end of the pocket. Place both plates into the arm, making sure the tabs fit into the slots, and tack into place. Once tacked, begin welding the inner structure in small sections, alternating sides and ends. You want to keep the heat down to minimize warping. You can also weld the top and bottom plate slots. Do not weld the lower corners of the inner plates due to side plate interference. Place tacks along the outer edges of the top and bottom plates. Grind tacks flat to keep the side plates from falling inwards while fitting. Place the side plates on the arm. Make sure your tabs and slots are lined up. Use clamps and begin tacking the plates in place. Install and weld in threaded tube insert for Hight. Weld side plates in small sections, alternating sides and ends to minimize heat warping. Grind welds to allow side, bottom, and bushing reinforcement plates to lay flat. The bottom reinforcement plate is directional. Clamp plates into place, tack, and weld. When installing the provided bushing reinforcement strap, tack in the center, apply heat, and hammer to fit. Tack as you go. Once it is fit, weld into place. Remove hardware and spacers. Place the lower shock pocket plate and weld the pocket interior. Cut off the excess 1 3/4 tubes to your desired length. we recommend chasing your weld insert threads with a tap.